Y'all know the vibes. Reasons to podcast. You heard?
Smiling out
Reasons
from ear to ear, 'cause I know nothing's perfect,
got Renee
but
with
it's
me.
working at the right.
I got Ads with me. I got Abs with me.
Finally
Hey.
you put me. Hey, baby, it's you.
And
You're
today
the one
we're gonna
I
talk
love.
about a little
You're
thing
the
that happened in
one
my
I
life.
need.
Did you know that I only fuck? Nah,
You only
I
fuck
don't.
with what? Free the realness. That's what you be fucking with, nigga.
We're gonna freestyle. We're gonna get wild.
really?
I'm drinking champagne. I'm changed now. I got a beard. She see me different now. I got a.
Oh, no pressure, baby.
This is why I'm not the rapper
No
of the
pressure,
family.
baby.
And on that note,
And on that note, hi guys.
hey, hello.
We lit in the studio. No, we lit in the stew.
We
lit in the stew.
You already know what it
Right
is.
now.
We hitting up for the Reasons 2 podcast.
Come on,
you know what I'm
baby.
saying? Like
episode 2, baby.
episode 2 straight
Like,
from
come and
Brooklyn.
subscribe, baby.
As you guys can tell, I got
My
few-
niggas.
Let me get the intro out. I got
Sorry.
right.
No.
Anyway, let's get prof. Let's get
Shout
prof.
out, cool, go on.
Right.
Oh my days.
Stop
I
it.
got my ladies with me. I got a few young, independent black women. Ooh. To my left right now. You know, I know. By the way, I know that people kept telling me, "Oh, like stop saying to your left because I'm listening to you on the audio, not watching it."
Imagine, man.
Just exactly, bro. Just use your imagination.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Anyways, I got Adama here with me. I got
why can't I
Renee here
introduce-
with me.
Okay, sorry.
I got Abigail here with me. Bro, you're so fast, you know.
If you didn't catch that, it's Renee. Yeah, sorry.
What did I say?
No. Adama was just talking over
Oh,
the
exactly.
introduction. Do you know what I mean?
Sorry.
I got Renee here with me too. So, Ads, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Since you want to talk so
Since you
bad.
want to talk so much.
don't do that. Okay, cool. My name is Adama, and I'm a good old mate of Marco's.
Yeah. That's right.
That's right, that is, isn't it? Go on then, love.
Oh, my name's Renee. I'm a good old mate of Marco's, and to these two ladies to my left and right.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about
That's
you.
it. Busy mates. Do you know what I mean?
I love
That's
these
it.
girls.
Since the age of fucking what, 13?
13, babe. Knocking on my door, asking me to play out. Are
You
you
know what? All our lives we've just been us. That's all we've
That's
been.
it.
man.
And all my life, that's all I want to be. Me. That is it.
Just
All I
wanna
wanted
be
to
me.
be, babe.
Absolutely.
Oh, and I'm Abby. Hi.
Abby. You don't mind people calling you that now. You
It's
know
so
you used to
mad that
hate
this
it.
is in school. She's going to hate Abby.
Yeah, I used to hate
No, I ain't
Abby
gonna
though.
lie. I've never called you
I
Abby in my
see
life,
it.
fam.
Yeah.
But
it's a
you
bit
go
all-
back-
It's like
everyone
my
calls
nearest and
you-
dearest. Actually, people at work call me.
I say it for banter.
Abby, and I'm like, hi.
Nice.
They love shortening
Yeah.
it. Everything.
No. No, one
Even
guy
if
tried to
I'm-
call me Abs, and I said, please don't. Please don't.
You know what? No, but
It's only because I
Abby-
dated one girl called Abigail, and then stop.
no, what's wrong with abs? I like
I
abs.
don't like abs. It
Nah,
reminds me
It
of
sounds like
abs.
it's short for Abdul.
No, oh,
Sounds like she's
you're
mandem.
boying
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
Man,
you
like
know.
Abdul,
I
you
never
know.
thought
Listen,
about it like
hold
that.
your damn
No, I
laugh,
really don't
bro.
like it.
You know what? You're lucky because you're all the way over there, bro. This guy's laugh is so loud, man. My brother in the back don't know how to act. Real talk, bro. You don't know how to act.
Yeah, I really don't like abs.
Abs. My favourite one for you is Abby Boy. That one lived through.
I don't mind that one.
That's my favourite.
I don't mind that one.
Yeah, that's
boy.
hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah. I know Abby National. Don't like that.
Childish.
That's childish.
That's very childish. People actually say that to you.
Have I
They used to,
Back in the day, yeah.
before Santander,
I
of
ain't,
course.
I ain't trying to
Name
hear
drop.
that. I ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah.
But damn, guys, it's been a wild week. How's you guys been today? Or in fact, how's your week been? Because this is, it's a Saturday.
I mean, this was a long drive. It was.
I don't think it's that bad.
We in the
Where
States,
did you come from, Renee?
I came from, I took a flight to Croydon. So I took a flight to Croydon
Damn.
for the first time.
That place is.
That was a journey. Yeah, I went to go see my friend. I'm a big girl, but we had a sleepover, and it was actually
know.
really fun.
You know
I'm
what
like,
we
why
were
don't we do
saying,
this
though?
anymore?
Yeah, no,
Like,
it
That's
actually
true.
is
It's
lit.
been a while.
Yeah,
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like it only really bangs it when you've got your own place and that, and you
But
can
you
make
was
up a.
always the host, though.
Always. You lot
No,
love
we
the
had a
cheeky
vibe.
sleepover.
Wait,
what's wrong with
Bro,
sleepovers at a big
y'all know
age?
my mom don't like guests, but now
Yeah.
she's grown up, Rev. So now I can have people.
What's wrong with sleepovers at a big age?
No, it's
got
you
work
just
in
don't
the
do
morning.
it. I love him, but people don't do it. We don't be like, you only sleep over if you're like going out and it's convenient and you're like, okay, I'm a crash here, but you don't
And you know
really-
when you was younger, you had curfew and that, so you wanted to stay out till late.
Yeah.
So the trick was to just sleep out.
But
Even though
yeah.
I wasn't allowed to sleep out too much. That shit was sad. It was actually
enough.
very
Yeah,
sad.
it's true.
But as you grow older, you understand why.
yeah.
That's why you was
Oh,
the host.
especially.
Yeah. That's why.
Fair
Yeah, that's why I
enough,
was always a
fair
host. Go on.
Yeah.
But you know what the funny thing is? I'm gonna try and do this whole thing where I keep the champagne going. I don't know how long I'll be doing it for. I mean, maybe when the funds run out. But I'm gonna keep the champagne staying lit because
When you see him drinking water, you know times are hard.
I know times are hard, but
Economy's
you know what?
tight.
Right now, I'm going for what I F with. Like, I'm with alcohol. I'm a rosé type of guy. Although I like my spirits, of course, when I'm out and shit. But if I'm just like, situations like this, bro, you know what? I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
A little bit of rosé. But this martini here, champagne, yo, it's not for the ballers. It's not for the. It's not for the ballers.
Just a humble brag.
100% not.
Yeah.
It's not even humble, bro. This is it. Let me tell you something. This is it. If your parents or your uncle has never bought the martini joint to the damn party, somebody pockets be lying, yo. They need that.
How much is that bottle?
You know, man, bandits and now you're out here trying to ask these long questions, bro.
Next week,
Allegedly.
this podcast going to be sponsored by Martini, bruh.
Trust it,
You better
baby.
name
You know what the
drop.
funny thing is? I
Yeah, put
actually
that in the
went.
shot. Make sure it's in the shot.
Actually, no. Because what if they don't? You know?
Lie.
That's true.
I actually went to like a martini function one time when art display where, and I met Swiss Beats and I was so gassed because like
mad.
all my days I was mad gassed because I used to, bro, that guy, him and Cassidy, like growing up was my guy, like literally,
That's so
like,
literally.
literally. That's not no word of a lie.
So
I
random.
was
It
doing
is
up,
random.
I was doing up proper fanboy when I saw him, like yo Swizzy, like as if I knew him, like yo Swizzy man, like
What up,
what's
Swizz?
About to drop
That
a
just
tear in the
reminds
window.
me.
Literally, bro. I took a photo. I've never lost. I've never used my cloud on the iPhone. I don't actually know how to pattern it, but that day I made sure that went on my
shit was
cloud,
working.
yo. Didn't play no games.
I was just going to say that reminds me of the time when you took me to the Joe Budden thing. Do you remember that?
That's so random.
So, do you know Joe Budden?
Budden?
And this was before Love and Hip Hop, all of that.
Was it a concert?
Yeah, don't you remember?
Why
In
did you take
Shoreditch.
her there?
You wasn't filming because this was before.
XOY.
XOY.
Oh, I was right. This is when I used to write for that music blog.
Wow.
Way back
Mad.
when. I must have been like, how old were we? And
We
it
were
was
like
a party.
No, we was in college, I believe, maybe.
That's so random.
Yeah, I had
16,
tickets
it
because
was
I
a
was right.
full-on party.
I bet you still got lit though.
And the
Way
only
back
song
when.
we
I bet
knew
you
was Pump it Up.
Hey,
This
bet you
nigga
still got
started
lit
singing
though.
other songs. Everyone was like,
Did you
Literally
still get lit?
silent.
I know you still got lit. Although it was a Joe Budden, because who doesn't love a freebie?
Right?
Exactly. I know you were there, like
It was-
Oh,
was a
straight up.
Yeah,
I ain't trying
we
to front.
doing all of that.
it was a
doing all
free
them
vibe,
actions.
so we definitely had a time of our life. Well, a
That's
great
mad
time.
random. I've completely forgot
Mad
about that.
random.
Crazy.
Joe Budden.
When you said it, I was like, are you sure?
Yeah, you sure?
I
Was that me? I went. I don't know. Mad.
So
That was
I have a
years ago.
question for you, ladies. I know everybody I'm not gonna say that I know, but I assume that everybody at the table is, why does everyone get bare shaking, anxious when I'm about to speak?
I'm thinking he's a
you
cat.
know
It's
what
about
I'm
to get
saying,
hot
bro,
in here.
you know what I was
Still.
gonna say, bro. Hey.
All I'm gonna say is I'm a child of
Sneaky.
God. So what you trying to insinuate?
Allegedly.
know this
But I'm a child of God. Okay.
But right. Anyways, yeah. Like I assume everybody's obviously single, so nobody's got a partner yet,
Who
right?
told you that?
Okay. I
Don't be
mean,
making
look,
assumptions.
I know that the streets ain't heard y'all mixtapes in a while. Y'all ain't dropped something for the streets in a minute.
I ain't
like-
even got no drink to sip. Still. Nah, I'm alright. Go on.
But anyhow, I've been up. I was suggested to watch. Can I say that? That was fresh, wasn't it?
Nigga,
Someone
At this
suggested
point-
English is
that
not
I
your first
watch.
language, so
Yeah,
shut
I
up.
allow you.
like
English is
shut
not
up,
an easy
shut
task.
up.
You know that's my
Shut
slogan.
up,
English is
shut
not an
up,
easy task.
shut
So I
up.
let
It
you
is.
off.
It is. I literally got that from Adama, by the way. Let you know, I literally got that phrase from her. She
okay,
always
it's
says
okay.
that. But anyways, yeah, someone advised me to watch.
Wow. Sorry.
Wait, I can't go for advice. It really was advice.
Somebody
though.
suggest.
Someone advised that I watch. Someone suggested I watch.
Oh, professional.
Somebody got a
Anyways,
degree.
to watch
Ooh.
to watch Love is Blind, and This show it was literally made to trigger people and to cuss individuals because it's first of all Netflix. First of all,
No. You need to explain.
What did he just say?
No.
It was made to
just
cuss
let me finish.
people.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
No, I
let me
didn't
finish.
hear what he said. It's made to cuss people.
It was made for you to cuss the people that are on there.
Oh, okay.
let
Viewers.
me
okay.
land.
Okay.
Let me land. Since you come,
Sorry.
This one.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
let me land, bro.
Let's go.
Anyways, yeah. So look, I all forgot what I was gonna say and shit. Niggas been smoking
It was
too
made
much.
to trigger people and cuss because.
No, 1 second. I do reload.
Oh, he got that martini bottle in the hand. Okay.
But
Look at them muscles.
oh, stop that! Stop that,
Jim.
bro.
No, somebody
But,
better than you today. Okay.
But yeah. Anyhow,
flexing.
literally the.
You actually didn't need to grab the mic. Like,
I like this.
It's
You know what it is, yeah?
freestanding,
Do you know
yo,
with
it's
these mics?
freestanding.
You know with these mics, like
It's
whenever I get here, like these mics gas me so much. I feel like I just need to spray the maddest bar, like because
Go on.
the mic. No, of course I can't right now. But anyhow, yes. So this Love Is Blind show, like obviously it's about like you know, people basically come on there. You have to basically bounce off the personality at first. So you meet somebody, you just chat to them. In a room, but it's obviously you can't see them on the other side of the room, but of course you can hear them. So the aim of the show is, in the end, you need to get married. Listen, you need to get married. I'm going to say it one
have
more
to,
time.
or you have the choice
No,
to.
listen, one
You
more
have to.
time.
Bit mad.
You
I've not seen
need
it, but-
So
to
crazy.
get married. So, of course, that's already a marriage. Not even you need to date or you need to become a link or something, marriage. So, of course, yeah, the show is insane because it's like the question of is love blind, yeah? For me, I think there's the way that basically the way that they went on about it, I don't think they went on about it the right way because let me tell you something if let's say that I was on the show, whatever, if I matched with your personality and then I got to, because obviously you only get to see your partner if you agree to marry them. So certain people within 3 days.
If you agree to 3 days, this is
Yeah.
insanity.
Listen to the madness. In 3 days, certain people were already, I love you.
Yeah.
I want you the rest of my life.
Can't wait to be happy.
Wait, hold on. You guys said it's through
Yes.
so there's no
So
physical
you
contact
can't-
even in the
You can't
dark.
see nothing.
It's like someone being on the other side of this wall and
Yeah.
you
Even
to
if
them. Can't you
Listen,
imagine?
you can't. So obviously, the whole point of the show is that physical attraction comes second. Realistically, that's what their point,
Yeah.
right? I know you've watched it.
Yeah.
So what do you call it? I don't know why I was about to say something, but I thought let me take that back. But anyhow, the one thing for me is if I've matched with your personality, good, great, I'm gassed. But now the doors open and I get to see you and you're like dead. And obviously beauty's in the eye of the holder, innit?
How
So
do you even react? How do you
Let me
hide
talk-
it?
let me tell you something, like, some of the people that were on there, for example, in fact, even just in general, bruv, there is no way I'm going to marry you off of your personality. Like,
Insanity.
we don't have to live in a house together.
mad.
You have
What
to
if
be
you
physically attracted to them.
Yeah, bruv. And obviously, it made me question straight away, like, what? Like, so what? What? Physical attraction comes second? Like, really? Because really it doesn't.
I feel like not in that order. I feel like in life, because I know when someone's cute, I'll be like, oh, he fine or whatever. But I don't necessarily go for people that are like mad, like, ooh,
Chiseled
you know,
and
because
all
usually
that.
their personality makes them pang. For
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
anyway, it makes them, I'm like, oh, you fine now because you got the personality to match. But obviously, to even entertain the conversation, there's like, there's a potential, there's something.
Something to work with.
Rather than like a completely blind and it could be 50-year-old Gary from down the road, like,
No, 100%.
just off personality. So that really bang. for
All
me.
the girls were getting onto this guy because he was short. When they saw him, and I was like,
That's why I went on the show.
It's not
Exactly.
fair.
His name's Mike.
Giving a hard time.
Mark.
Mark.
Yeah.
And exactly.
It's heartbreaking.
It's little
to
things, and then
watch.
there's also, and obviously, although it may seem like I'm doing spoilers right now, but I'm not, because it's one of them shows that it's just about for you to see like the situations that go on, like, and some of the scenarios in there are immense. But one of them in particular, for example, which I saw today, and I actually paused it because I had enough. I had enough. Yo. You see, like, physical attraction? Let me tell you
Gonna
something.
spit some buzz.
Physical attraction is mad important for situations like this. First of all, that Don, Gigi or Gianni, whatever her man's name is, I don't remember. But on Netflix, you're gonna tell me that I'm a deadbeat.
Ooh,
Wait,
yeah.
a dead beat?
dead. She said, nah, bro. She said basically, she was like, do you know how you always say that, oh my God, that was the best sex of my life?
Have you noticed I don't say it back?
That's from that show.
I saw that on Twitter.
Yeah. And
She
then
was so like cutthroat. Have you noticed I don't say it back?
have you noticed? Yeah, and I thought, and then to top it off, my guy says, oh, but sometimes you say it's good, and she's like, yeah, it's good, but it's not mind blasting. Yeah. I'm like,
on live.
you know what, let me tell you something.
shows.
Let me tell you
not
something.
fair.
I am locking off
dead.
the set, not
Yeah.
the room, the
whole
set.
set.
Yeah.
Everybody has to go that
air.
day. Bruv,
As in, you could have told me off air.
Yeah.
Like, it was-
no. It's not even just that. I know that I don't even know what it is that these lot are mad comfortable with the stupidity that goes on in that show. It's like, bruv, you can't link. Imagine right now, in reality, you linked me right now, Abs. We linked. We went for a
this
cheeky
is a
little.
bit intense.
We went for
Eye
a
contact and
we went-
everything.
He means
we
it.
went for a cheeky little coffee, and I'm like, obviously tomorrow goes by, cool. Monday comes, cool. Tuesday, I'm like, Abs, I think I'm falling for you. What? Like,
It's a bit like, no.
What?
It's
That's
scary,
red flags
man.
for me
Yeah,
because it's
it
too
is.
early.
100%.
it's
It's
too
way
early,
too
and obviously,
early.
like the
But
whole.
one girl said it behind the wall, like before she'd even seen
That's
it.
exactly-
She
that's
said,
what's mad.
I think I'm in love with you.
And I was like,
How many hours a day are they talking, man?
But-
I
Oh,
like,
that's
yeah,
not-
that's
Yeah.
another great
Bruv,
question.
That's another thing,
'cause
yeah. I think
if it's-
obviously, although it's a series, I know they cut it short, but it must be max an hour. It
Yeah,
has to
yeah.
be.
Yeah.
We only get
Surely
to
it's
see
like a Love
short-
Island kind of thing, right? Where they actually live together 24 and then we only
they
get to
were
see an hour or
rotating, so
whatever.
they'd rotate. The guys would rotate rooms.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
so that they
go
could
and-
pick.
So
So
they
it's
go
like
and speak
that
to different people, and then
blended.
the person that you
Dating
vibe
in the
with-
dark, that
Yeah,
thingy
basically
show,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
they
and
were
it-
saying
But
some
dating in the
mad
dark, at
things.
least you can physically feel them. So you
Yeah.
can, like, because obviously body type
nope,
is a preference as
nope,
well. So
nope.
you should be able to at least
Nope.
feel and see if their body is something you'll be
No.
interested in.
Listen, I like my BBWs. Like I'm all for them, but let me tell you something right now. Like Phil is not enough. What's Phil gonna do for me? Phil,
No,
okay.
it's true.
Phil, bro, I can feel this bottle and it feels good. It doesn't mean that I now want to like.
No,
spin
obviously,
the...
I'm not saying that's okay for you to like fall in love.
But it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but
It's just
The
more.
only
It's
way-
more
I
than
don't
just
know,
yeah,
I feel
exactly.
uncomfortable
It's more than
someone
just-
like, oh, is this your
Yeah, I'd be
nose?
like,
Is this
you know how I feel about people
Yeah,
touching my face.
yeah.
No, you can't be touching my face, but my body, I'll be all right with that. And if you feel them, you'll don't be dirty. You can even feel how tall they'll be as well, right? So if the guy's 5'2"
You
Because
can't be
you-
tiptoeing though.
True.
Come on.
that's childish, bro.
Feel this, baby.
Calves
Feel
all
this height.
burning. I was gonna say the only way you can realistically, the only way you can fall in love with someone through their personality is through being with a friend, like getting to know a friend. Because
yeah.
Yeah.
because no guy's gonna stop you on the street and be like, "Oh, he's saying, can we get your number?" You don't see the personality. It's just it's unreasonable. So the only way you can really fall for someone like that is if they're your
Like, yeah,
friend
like
or a
I
friend
understand
of a
if, for
friend.
example, like you met a girl, like at first you didn't find her cute. That's cool. You got to know
Yeah.
her, personality banged.
Then-
All of a sudden, wow, she's so beautiful. Amazing, that works. But for me to chat to you as if we're in jail, bro, through a damn glass, bro, and then what?
But think about it, it happens daily.
I'm supposed to. But no, no.
Catfish is even worse though. Let's talk
let's
about
go-
catfish. Catfish is
Catfish.
even
It's basically the same thing,
worse.
bro.
Catfish. We're not even
I
going to get
just,
into catfish.
Man said my camera is broke in 2020.
No, but there's one guy called Mark on there who like he's a good you.
Oh, I feel so
Yeah, he's a
bad
good
for
you.
him.
But you know what it is? The question with him is that like, why do good guys always come last?
So let me just unplug my.
Who's going first?
Please,
Have you got a cup of
please.
tea?
Because we cannot. Right. We
Let
stay
me-
talking about this, by the way.
Let
So
me,
you,
let me
agree
one,
to
at,
the
one,
red
at, one at a
popping.
time. One at a time. Let me hear
listen,
some.
yeah.
Alright,
Okay, as
Come
I
here,
was
friend.
saying to Adama and Abigail, right? This good guy, oh, you don't want a good guy. Shut up.
No.
Shut up. Like, first of all, I'm a good ass girl. So why the hell should I not deserve my equivalent? First of all.
Exactly, that's
so like,
facts.
so what? I'm a good girl and what? Okay. So like, and I was just saying I'm tired of guys thinking that being a good guy is
It's
enough.
enough.
It's the bare minimum. It's the
minimum.
foundation. It's disgusting.
Friend, friends if you don't preach.
I will shake.
What do you even class as a good guy?
Yeah.
Some people think, just because I'm not selling drugs, I'm a good guy.
Because I'm not cheating, I'm a good guy. That's what I expect.
Bare minimum.
It's bare minimum.
Bare
Like,
minimum.
be a decent human being. Like, you don't get props for like doing something that you should do as a human being.
Thank
like,
you.
Okay, I'll take
but
that.
fair
You've set
enough.
us alight
Obviously,
now.
that
I'll
doesn't
take
mean
that.
that you can't appreciate it. Like, okay, I got me a good man, but also. In terms of what you're bringing to the table, don't let that be the only thing. I feel like so often guys have been used to bringing like I got a job, I got this.
Money.
That's all I need to be.
That's all
You need to be emotionally available. You got to be mature, like emotionally mature and come
Confident.
on.
Hey, none of that. I see. I don't know what personal happened with confidence between you two, but none of that stuff.
Yeah, it's too
But
early.
then,
You got to be bringing more because I'm like, okay, we're good girls, and that's the bare minimum.
why are you good girls?
Quote unquote.
Okay, cool.
And we bring way more to the table than just that.
Yeah.
That's the
100%.
So I'm like, so you got to meet me. Like, don't bring chairs to the table. There's already chairs on the table. Put some food on it. You know, what else you got?
Yeah.
What else you bringing? That's what I need to know.
100% nice facts.
No, but in this. Go on.
Go on. I was gonna say, a lot of people. When I've asked guys, what do you even class as a good guy?
girl,
Yeah?
yeah.
Good guy. They just say, someone that's not on the roads. Are you actually kidding me? No, like, are you genuinely
actually
serious?
mad.
Like,
It's laughable.
It's actually laughable, and it's like. It's just ridiculous.
There's so much more.
Yeah, there's
Like,
so much
that's
more that
just
we
one.
need.
Obviously,
So
like
much more.
in terms of a good, before I even disclaim this, I like to believe I'm a good you. I think I'm a good you. I don't think I'm that bad. I think I'm rough on the edges, but I think I'm a good you because obviously, like, I wouldn't violate, like, because I like to believe I treat people how I want to be treated. So I think a good guy for me is a you that, regardless if you do shit on the side or not, that don't mean nothing because, bruv, money FMX, fam. So if you got to hustle, you got to hustle. But what makes you a good and a bad? A good you is the you that takes you for you. Yeah, regardless of where you came from or what walk of life you're from. And number two, he does not violate your, let's say, he just doesn't.
Like, he doesn't cheat.
Okay,
Yeah,
but if
let's
he
not say just cheat, but he doesn't violate you. Just like, what's the word I can go for? He just doesn't violate you as a person
And your relationship.
And your
Yeah.
relationship,
Yeah.
he doesn't violate that. That's a good you for me.
Okay, that's fine then.
No,
That's
but
what
wait,
interaction though.
wait.
Isn't that the basics though?
Okay, no, but wait. But those guys, for example, that do these things these days, those are the good guys. They're, in fact, let me say I'm in that, bruv. We're
you're a good
losing
Jew.
because now what seems to happen a lot these days is that, of course, the topic will be the lifestyle that. I'm gonna say a bad Jew, F it, bruv, because he ain't treating you right, fam. And obviously, when we're the good Jews on the side going, like, come on, you want someone to care for you, But then, of course, I understand, we can't provide the benzo.
Can I say something?
Oh,
I feel
no,
like
don't even
don't
do
do
that.
that.
It happens. It happens.
There's like 50%.
It happens.
It's a 50-50 thing. But I'm like, I don't know. I know my girls. Like, we getting ours. Like, y'all best know. We got
Trust
ours.
me.
So that
No,
doesn't impress.
So you're telling me you've never pushed a good guy second for the guy that has the better lifestyle?
Never in my life.
You're lying.
Never in my life.
You're lying.
Never, no.
You're not
Y'all know
lying.
that's true.
Why would we lie?
Never in my
There's
life.
a difference. If you're like completely bummy with no ambition, you're always coming second. But I'm not gonna push a guy to the side because he's not driving.
Yeah,
like that's
stupid.
like that's
childish.
stupid.
Childish.
If you
That's
don't
childish.
have-
That's childish.
If you
That's
don't
childish.
have a
You know
basic job, like let's say if you don't have a basic job, come on, like what am I going to be doing with you?
Yeah.
Like, and what I was going to say earlier is there's a difference between a good boy, a good Jew, whatever you want to say, and a moist one. A lot of these good youths are. I'm talking soft.
No, I hear that.
Like as in wet blankets, and for us girls, I can't be putting up with that. So, and then people will think, what? Because I wear my heart on my sleeve, I'm a good. No, it's.
Yeah,
you're
no,
moist.
that's facts. That's facts.
what we can't be
true.
doing.
I'm not
with.
gonna lie, man. Then one thing for sure that I've clocked, especially with the new age of women, is that if you're not just straight up with it, don't even mess with it. Like, cause bruv, they don't appreciate. Obviously, there's a thing wearing your heart on your sleeve, but you got to do it in the right way.
We
you
don't
can't.
appreciate what?
You can't. No, as in like. A guy being completely honest sometimes. I feel like sometimes women like want like a bit of something, you know. I don't know if these days, for example, I know some good youths that have like, how can I say? I know some good youths that have like been taken the way you lot all stare right now.
I'm interested.
Like, for example, I know some good youths right now that got taken for granted just for the simple fact that they are on, you know, they're on the like they're on track with everything.
But
you know.
hear this, you're not going to be for everyone. You can be a good guy,
No, I
but
hear
you're
that.
not going to be for
But
everyone.
To me,
so accept that.
these days, actually, but before I say this, yeah, I'm just gonna say anyways. But these days, I know more bad youths in long-term relationships than good youths in relationships.
Okay, can we define bad youth though? Because
I'm
is
not
this
gonna-
a guy that's not legally getting money?
No. As in
this
guys,
is just he treats his girl like shit.
Guys that are 100%.
But you need to
just not complete. They're faithful to a certain
Look at him,
extent.
faithful.
And I'm gonna leave it on that. They're faithful to a certain
lot of the
extent.
time, yeah. Okay, cool. A lot of these girls that stay in those situations, they're not happy. It's not because they're happy.
don't
They're in this.
respect themselves.
It's not even that they don't respect
They're
themselves.
happy.
They've been torn
They're happy.
down so much. They've been torn
They're
down.
not happy
Nope.
deep down
They're
inside
happy.
because you know he cheating, baby
Nope.
girl. You know
And
he
you ain't
know
going
he's
nowhere.
cheating.
You're good.
Yeah, and do you know what it is? Like I said, yeah, a lot of people are toxic. Like, even, like, a lot of my friends have told me, like, oh, guys will say to them, fam, you're going to leave me and do what? You ain't going to get no one better than me. Rare tear tear. When you carry on telling a girl these things, she begins to believe them.
true.
And then her
the
self-worth is
internal.
decreased significantly. Do you know what I mean?
True.
So that's number one. Number two, I'm not going to lie, lifestyle's a big thing. It's gonna be tough going from heated floors to it's gonna be a rough transition going back to a lifestyle where you're eating Indomie daily. Do you know what I mean? But I don't think that's the only thing. A lot of these guys that are bad guys, they're very toxic, like very
Yeah,
toxic, very
100%.
manipulative, very toxic.
100%.
And I feel like people underestimate how much one human being can actually control another human being's emotions.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that's one of the main reasons why they stay. And a lot of girls also feel like, oh, the next nigga's gonna cheat anyway, so I might as well stay here. I might as well get cheated on with heated
that's
floors
so mad.
than
Like,
get
oh,
cheated
all
on
guys gonna
by
cheat.
Jerome that's just
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
You
doing
may as well
nothing.
accept
For
it.
real.
I'm not with that mentality. Sorry.
Yeah, a lot of girls have that. It's very
portion,
sad. A
God
lot of girls
forbid.
have that mentality, and
Yeah.
they're okay. They're ready to settle with that.
100%.
No,
God
but I
forbid.
feel like, for example, with dudes that are just, you know, regular, got their 9 to 5,
schmuggler.
you know, they're hardworking individuals, they're doing their thing and whatever. There's just not enough credit, because I know. Actually, no, I'm not gonna. That statistic's wild. I'm not gonna say that, but yeah, I don't feel like there's enough credit for the guys that are like genuine. Like, maybe because, of course, you know, you gotta try whatever. But I'm currently on this road of whatever's mine is gonna come to me, so I'm gonna just wait. I'm no longer gonna look, because I kind of feel like I keep bloody doing
And
it
also,
wrong.
can I say, yeah, you're a product of your environment, right? So you're going to be attracted to guys that you've grown up around.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of, let's all be debatable, but
It's
debatable, not 100%, but like, that's kind of what you know. So initially, I feel like majority of the time you're going to be attracted to what you've grown up around, because that's all you've kind of known, right?
Yeah.
What was I going to say? So I feel like a lot of people that are from the areas in which we come from, they might not be on a straight and narrow. And that's kind of what we're... Not me, that's kind of what that's kind of what people are used to. So when you meet a guy, like I've met guys that have been born and bred in very nice areas, great upbringing, and I genuinely find them, it's not because they haven't come from a hood that they're strange, just the way they maneuver, their banter, everything is different. And it's like, do you know what I mean? You have to have chemistry with a person.
Yeah.
And you're going to have more banter, all of these things, music interests, all of these things come into play. And it's kind of a product of your environment, what you've grown up around, what you're interested in. So if I meet like a nice or good youth that's from whatever, Chelsea or whatever, and he's just weird, he's different to me.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times these good boys go for girls that are from complete different black backgrounds, lifestyles, and you just don't really merge that well, I think, anyway.
And
Fair
I
enough.
feel like what you said, Abigail, is key. Like, you're not going to be for everyone.
No, 100%.
Like,
and
you're
you've just
really
got
not.
to accept that.
It's
you date
true.
someone, you realise, okay, you're a good guy, but you know, you're just not for me.
Yeah.
You move on to the next good guy that you want. It's just you
yeah.
can't expect everyone to like you. That's crazy. Because you're a good guy, you're going to be liked. No, it don't work like that.
It's true. No, that's
Hello?
facts. Like, because that can't be the only
Fair enough, but cool. I mean, we move.
And
we
also,
move.
all these good guys that you know, they all got like sick personality. Are they like they're open
Where
and
they at,
honest
though?
and whatever? But is it all one
Honestly.
sided? Are they like? Because there's one thing as well with guys that I've seen to have clocked is that the emotion, like the ones that are like honest and have that emotional awareness, is like only onto you. They don't receive that well. So like you can give that to me, but you can't take on what I'm trying to give you.
Yeah.
It's not reciprocated. It's like, oh, it's me. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna pull my heart out to you.
Yeah, no,
you
fairs.
try to pour it out to me, and I'm like, huh? What's that? Like, you know what I mean? So
Don't
it's
know
like
how to receive it, yeah.
It's a
I
tricky
mean,
road.
I'm just,
It's life.
I'm just trying to put the guys on, you know. So obviously,
100%. I'm here for the
at
good
some
guys.
At some point, I mean, I don't even know. But good guys have not been in fashion for a long time, but they'll get there. They'll get there.
It's bullshit.
And another thing was,
Are you a good guy?
I like to believe so.
I
I'm gonna say I'm
think you're a
decent
very
because
good
I got
guy.
certain
I would
traits.
put you in a good guy.
You're a
Like,
great guy.
I feel like every guy would say they're a good
thanks.
guy though. Sorry.
No, it's not even just that. It's like I have certain traits I know I need to work on, but like
everyone else.
Yeah, literally.
yeah, but like as of now, I'll just say I'm decent because there's certain things that I do that I think others would not agree with. So. You know, it is what it is. But another thing is, if you've been in a relationship for, you've hit the 5-year mark, or let's just say 5+ years, right? And there has been no progression.
Where the ring at?
Exactly. So there has been no progression in that relationship. Do you think it's still worth going, or would you wait it through?
It's a sticky one.
Obviously, everybody's situation is different.
You've got to communicate. We
So
would
many
have had
things.
some sort of communication, whether it's finances or what you're not ready. There's something you've got to talk in a relationship. You'll find out where
So
their head's at.
5+ years, and you're still at your mum's. He's still at his mum's. What's
5
good?
years is a long time.
It is a long time. But what was I going to say? You got to find out is it her that doesn't want to get married? Is it him that doesn't want to get married? You got to find out all the reasonings behind everything.
communicate.
Yeah, exactly. Just communication is key. And I feel like how would you have got to the 5-year mark and you're not on the same
Yeah.
page? Like
Yeah.
you don't both know
Exactly,
that. It's like is one person stringing the other person along?
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah, that's
complicated
mad.
still.
I feel like it wouldn't be as simple as like, oh, you don't want to marry? Okay, I'm leaving you. Like, I don't think it would be that
No,
black
I'm
and
not
white.
gonna lie. If I have this thing, my theories are just dodgy. Like it's like if all my relationships I've been in 3, 2 have been 2 years, 1 has been I don't even know, like 6 months I think. 2 have been 2. Well, I mean, I won't. My last, I'll count it as I'm counting it as a whole.
Okay,
Don't
yeah.
worry. Anyways, So 2 have been 2
Who are
years.
they? I didn't meet
But
them.
my
No.
thing, my thing is like I have this thing. It's like if you hit the 3-year mark, okay. I like to believe we're serious. You hit the 3-year mark. That's a long time.
Yeah.
So within that 3 to 4 year mark, I need to come up with something. Like, am I going to get engaged? Am I going to move in with this person? Because obviously, you only truly know
would
someone
know.
when.
And
What's
you
up?
live with them.
Commitment for me. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's a
Exactly.
3 years. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Y'all wanna move in?
that's a long time. And obviously, like in the 3 to 4 year mark, I'm gonna decide something. Either to move in, try that,
Yeah.
or I'm gonna pop the queue and be like, yo, you finna be,
Yeah.
But now we've hit the 5-year mark, and
There's nothing.
for me, for example, and let me not say if I've tried, but let me say if we haven't even discussed anything, I probably would not. I wouldn't hit the 5-year mark and not at least be
Yeah,
within
it would be in
a house.
conversation.
Yeah.
Or there's gonna be
Yeah.
one family member that's like, "Oh, you guys, like, when are you guys?"
Yeah,
gonna-"
I'll probably knowing
Especially
me.
if you're African.
If I hit 5
every
years,
other day, your auntie's
For real.
asking you, "Where's your husband?" It's draining.
yeah, brother, I'm not gonna lie. Like I think the first thing I'll
I
come
was
first.
talking to one of my friends the other day, and I was saying, "What's the like?" She was asking me, "What's the pettiest reason for you to have cut someone off for?" And I don't
yeah,
think
I
this
saw that
reason
on
is
Twitter.
petty. For me, it was bloody huge.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was seeing this. Anyway, one time I knew this boy, and he called his mum. His mum kept on calling him because he just came off of some. This guy was rude to his mum. When I say you're jarring, man, we call it
No,
like
I cannot.
aggressive. I
Yeah.
said. It's not me.
forbid.
I can't.
Yeah,
That is disgusting behaviour.
That's-
How
that's
dare you
dead.
talk? I don't care how
That's
much
dead.
your
Yeah.
mum is jarring you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm guilty of a little. Oh, what, mum? Like a little. But under my breath. No. Under my
Okay,
breath. Yeah.
alright.
She ain't gonna know I've said that.
I
shit.
know Auntie Aish.
Oh, mum. Yeah. Let me say my mum's government's on the team. So. But no, yeah. Like I feel like that.
That's a huge thing.
I was like, that's definitely not petty. That's a huge.
If you can speak to his mum like that, who are you, bro?
Yeah.
Who are you?
It'll
Be
be
like,
like-
It'll be
True.
only a
When
matter
any
of time
girl
before
is
you
100%.
slapping me up around the crib.
If you ain't patterned around your
But
It
yeah.
starts
family,
with one small thing, just one tiny thing.
what's
Yeah.
another one? Give me some more.
I had one. I had one, which it is a big thing for me, but for some maybe not. But I remember we was discussing, and he proper thought I was joking when I was like, "Oh no, we can't talk no more." It was just remember, you know, guys know this. Remember, I was discussing something, and he was like bantering me or something, and obviously I gave it back, and then he was having this whole conversation thing, being like, "Oh, you need to submit or something." Like basically I need to submit to
yeah, I
him.
remember
I really
this.
had the story. And I'm like, me.
people-
Maria's daughter. You don't know me. Like me of all, like girl, my mama did not raise no fool. I ain't submitting to nobody. Especially if it's one thing to be like, I get the whole hierarchy in relationships for some people, but like I don't submit to you but just because you're a man and you have a penis. Like, respect is earned. Like, that's just not a given. And then, 100%. But they try to use religion to justify it. And I was
people
like,
that pick and choose.
God forbid, in it,
things
like,
out of the Bible that you want to.
Exactly. Don't try and use it what's in your favor. But that one was cut off real quick, abruptly.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
I stopped talking to someone because they told me they bang fraud.
So you
Very
basically
valid.
don't want to hustle.
That's
we
very
hear
valid.
that. But is no more red flags?
I feel like there's
if
so
you're
many.
actually road, like there's no way.
I'm not talking, and
if-
you're open about it, and you don't decide to
and
change.
guys that snap money and all that. There's
yeah.
a reason why. Yeah, when people move
guys.
to me, I
but
ask
listen,
for
do you
their
know
Snapchat
with that
first
on some
you
real
need to
shit,
know.
niggas know, man. With that shit,
Holding a stack.
there's a high community of
That dirty
females
wad of
who that
money
will
you're putting
always
on your
work
face.
with.
100%.
So
There's so
that's
many.
never gonna
You're
stop.
fine. Yeah,
That's
go
never
over
gonna
there.
stop. That's never gonna stop.
Right.
But
Not for
I'm
me.
not talking about fraud or what's it called? What's the other one? Selling drugs, yeah? Like, obviously, don't condone that at all. But I'm talking about, like, if you're actually, like, chilling.
That's
You
mad.
still hanging the shops, outside the shops. What?
At our big
Are you
age.
kidding?
Dead.
That's what? And you,
Bro,
and
if
you
you're
would-
hanging, sorry, but if you're hanging, no, it's not, you don't even have to be hanging outside the shops, but
You're
you
cotching.
cannot listen. You know the shop and hanging outside life has to stop minimum 21. Because you can still carry it. No. I say 20. As a guy, I say 21 because I
21.
understand. No, because you know sometimes
That's
there's certain.
old.
You're playing out,
but
bro.
there's
You're
certain,
playing out.
there's certain guys.
Run
It takes a bit longer to come out the road
I'd
because
say
obviously they've done a bit.
18.
No, 21.
18.
Trust me. No, trust me. Because when I was 21, I still knew guys that obviously they were coming out of it, but they had that little bit. They got a couple more receipts that they need to get rid of because they've done a bit. They've mashed a bit of work. So you get me.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a bit long. But after 21, my G, no, you can't, bruv. It's a bit.
So I think 20, you're
questionable.
even giving a big...
Yeah, that's generous, bro.
That's
That's
very
generous.
generous.
No,
That's
it's
a huge leeway.
it's understandable. I get why. So for me, it's like calm.
At
mean,
this
red
age,
flag.
it's
Been
too
there,
risky
done
as well. Like at your big age, you're still on road.
Yeah,
You're still
it's
banging
just-
fraud. That's a bit like it's
There's
too
nothing. There's
risky.
nothing
We're
wrong
old
with banging
now.
And they're the
forward.
most paranoid human beings
No.
ever.
Never.
Like, go out to eat. Oh, let me sit there. I need to see who's gonna come through the door. No one's
Which Bonnie and Clyde life is
Imagine,
this, bro?
like you have a child with them. Oh, daddy. Oh, we can't go to that place because daddy has beef in that area.
honestly,
Sorry,
no.
sorry.
Yeah, no. That's whack. That's whack.
Flinching
That's
everywhere we
whack.
go.
Every time someone walks past the car.
That's
You
whack.
see the way he was looking at me?
You know what's funny with the beef stuff, right? The funny thing about the beef stuff is nothing funny than when you get onto the public transport and you see someone that you had mad. Well, I've seen people that my brothers had mad drama with, so obviously it came down to me, and I've seen them, and I'm on the public transport, and it's that meme with Diddy and the guy. I'm there like, wow, huh? Wow, look at us, huh?
Look at us.
Look at us. You would have never
Who gonna
thought,
make the
right?
first move?
You would have never thought, right?
Oh my gosh,
After all them years,
For real.
all that
Oh
chasing
my
you did,
days.
all that to this moment,
bad.
nigga. What's up?
What's up?
What's up, nigga? Because you looking real tight in them shoes. You don't even look comfortable, nigga.
That's bad.
You
Hey,
get what I'm
that's
saying?
mad.
Like literally.
Yeah, you boys
this
had it rough,
That's
man.
literally something I try to tell the youth all the time. Yo, my guy, trust me, 10 years, 5 years from now, none of this is gonna matter. You're gonna bump into this guy at random places,
For real.
and you're gonna be like, like
Yeah.
it's not it. And that was the
You might be
funniest
working
moment
with
for me.
them, like, it's so
Honestly,
crazy.
honestly.
What are you gonna
With
do?
how
In
small
the
this
office,
world is,
you
yeah,
can
no,
sit
I've
in
never
the
had a
booth.
scenario of work, but I've had many TFL scenarios. Many. Especially, you know what the funny thing is? The funniest one for me is when I see someone and then they're like this, I know they're still involved, and they tell me like, oh, like, what, you still chat to them, man? I'm like, nigga, that's just disrespectful, my nigga. What do you think I'm doing? Look how I'm dressed, nigga. Shit. It doesn't look like I got time for that shit. I ain't bellied up. I got a fucking pouch. Like, I'm wearing a pouch, nigga. I ain't got no pouch, bro.
Got briefcases.
Yeah, I got, bro. Nah, come on. Hey, what sort of money do you think I'm making, bro? What's in a briefcase?
No, yeah, you guys had it rough. I can't even imagine. What it was like.
it's
Just
not
great.
this.
Yeah.
It's not this.
What red flags do you have?
Yeah.
With me, I think it kind of plays down to the reason why I'm possibly still single, but I'm just too picky. But my major red flag, my number one, hygiene. Let me
God
tell you
bless you.
something.
You know what? I
Please.
thought about this, and I was speaking to someone, and I just said to them randomly, I appreciate your hygiene because it's so.
Bruv,
It's so
first of
clean.
all, the
And it's
positives.
not
Yeah, it is.
The
common.
positives.
No, it's not. It's not common enough.
Nah, it really, bruv, it really ain't.
People
for me,
be having plaque in their teeth.
facts.
I'm sorry. No,
Facts.
do you know sometimes you're looking at people and say, "What?" So this means you haven't brushed for a long period of time. It's too much.
And but going back to the holiday situation, you're moving
That's
mad
what-
in a hot country.
Bruv,
Like,
you know what's crazy is that like the one thing with me that I like. The main thing that turns me down is smell. I'm such I'm like such an observant. What's the word?
observant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so observant.
Yeah.
I don't know why I moved like this today.
That's why everyone look at me.
English teacher.
No, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I'm relaxed. Anyways, regardless.
We move.
Wait, but anyways, I'm so observant to the point where, like, when I meet someone, I do like little checks. Like, I have my little checks that I do. Like, my
Yeah,
little,
you are very observant.
bruv. I'm mad observant. Yo, just yesterday. Wait, 1 second. Just yesterday, yo, I was speaking to one of my shorties. Yeah,
I said one
Be
of.
careful.
Get yourself in
I said
trouble.
one of.
yeah, one of, bro. I said on camera, one of, bro. It's this.
We dating.
Hey,
Good guy, you know, yeah. I said good guy, yeah.
still a good G. Anyways, but regardless, yeah, they were like, obviously, we were talking about like physical interaction, and I started mentioning certain things that she does, and she was like, raw, like. Who does that, bro? Like, you're mad observant, bro. What you doing? How'd you know that I breathe like that? I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, fam. There's certain motions when I put you
Watching
in.
you in your sleep.
Yeah, like there's certain motions I put you in your air, like the I don't know, but you're lacking air, my guy. Like you don't breathe right when I put you here, girl. Like I can't do that.
Oh my God.
I can't do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? So obviously
Trying to catch a case.
yeah, no, for real. Like, but obviously, like sometimes I have these things that I do. Like, especially the smell for me is everything. When someone hugs me, obviously people are not gonna be very cautious hugging me, but forget it anyways. But regardless, someone hugs me, like, or even when you're coming towards me, the wind gives me that help.
Yeah.
When the whiff
Yeah.
comes, when the whiff is good, I'm like, yeah. But when it's bad, I'm like,
Do you?
you
I was
get
gonna say you can only really get whiff like bad. Nah.
It doesn't
in
matter where you
public,
are.
I was gonna say you can't really get bad whiffs of people in public, but you really
Yeah,
can.
You really
can.
can.
I was
You
in the
really
I was
can.
in the hospital the other day. Lord of mercy, people are stinking.
Do you
Like
mean I was
seri-
in the office, big social worker who's going to people's houses and telling them neglect.
yeah.
You smell like crap. I
No.
wanted to tell her because I was just thinking this is so wrong.
It's insanity. Like the fact that you can't. That's when it gets to the
And
point
it's
where
like
it's a medical
another
condition.
one of
'cause-
me is as well. Yeah, this is a bit explicit, yeah, but I have to drop this. Yeah, it's like, for example, look, I have no issues, yeah, going down on a woman, right? But there was one time someone had suggested, oh, like would you? Like, would you go down? I'm like, I don't know. Like, let me have a look. Like, I might.
Let me have a
Yo.
look.
Did you actually
You be
say that?
inspecting the
Bruv,
team.
I don't give a damn, bruv. I'll go
That's
down.
mad
Like,
awkward.
well, it's not
That's so
awkward, but obviously,
awkward.
we're all going to do it anyways. But obviously, like, sometimes I don't mind just, like, starting it off, and if that's what she wants.
So what
if
did
she-
you go
Wait,
to
had the
another-
lights on and everything, and you're just looking.
Whether it's on or off, it doesn't matter. But,
That's too much.
What did you do? Like go
You're
down
not my
another-
gynecologist.
no,
What
I
are you
didn't
doing down
go. I didn't go
there?
and smell. No, it's about looking. I didn't go and smell. You know, gynecologist. That's hilarious. I didn't go and smell, yeah, but it's like. We was about to do it anyways, whatever, and then yeah, it was time to basically off pan, and obviously she's just saying, "Oh, for me to go down first, whatever." Anyways, you're like, my guy, like, yo, you see with hair, yeah, bruv,
Hair on the nunny.
hair on the damn nunny, man. Come on,
Like
guy.
full hair or like, you know, some
Bruv,
girls like to do a
whole
strip.
girl had to get. I had to tell her, I'm not gonna lie, this
What was it?
case
Amazon
closed.
Forest?
No, it wasn't Amazon Forest. It wasn't Amazon Forest, but I have a thing of if you got more hair down there than me, it's a no-go. It's a no-go, my
Why?
guy. No, just don't tell me why.
No. I'm saying, why did she even do that?
No, because I don't know what she thought.
Maybe she. No, some people don't mind. I heard.
Yeah, I've been hearing people don't
Yeah.
mind.
No, because obviously
If
these
you're in a
days.
long-term relationship, then I get it.
No, that's different. But these days, of
yeah,
course, women
true,
like
true.
they like this whole I can grow my hair. Da, da, da. I hear that, guys. I really do
She
hear
have
that.
hair in her
but
armpits as well.
no, she didn't. But this is why I was confused. But obviously, like the thing was, I had to spoke to myself, like, and I had to ask her, like, yo, like, you really expect me? You really expect this to happen right now?
And it was a planned one. It wasn't like it was
Yeah,
unexpected.
exactly. Like, you knew what
Yeah.
to do was, and I thought, nah, bro, I don't know if you think I'm trying to be some damn, I don't know, like feminist or some sort of like power and women empowering over here, and I'm the guy for that. Like, no, bro. Like, come on, when you Don't do that, man. Come on,
Yeah,
guys.
she played herself.
Yeah, she played herself for
So
real.
what did you
like.
do?
I didn't do nothing. I told her, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
You
I
told
got,
her put her pants back on.
I didn't know. I said, I'm not going down. I said, have you looked down there, bro? Like, come on, no.
I didn't know
Do you know
girls
what? Some
are.
girls
No,
think that.
you don't speak to me if you're sensitive. We won't even be talking. I don't do. That's another red flag for me. When you're sensitive, we can't talk because my
your
mouth
banter's a bit harsh
and my banter
sometimes.
sometimes. You need to be able to flow with
true,
it because
true.
I'll wake up or whatever. I'll chat to you and I'll just cuss you. I'm not about to cuss you, but I'm just saying I'll just
Oh,
cuss
your
you.
breath, bang, baby.
Yeah, like if your breath bangs, I'll dash you a
But
damn
you've
flipping.
got to have that though.
Yeah.
I'll
Like,
dash
Have
you
you
a
like ever
chewing
told
gum.
someone that they stink though?
No, that's the.
I've offered.
We
That
have.
is so
In
hard. That is so hard.
I don't remember.
No, but that's school, bro. In school, I was telling
I
people.
feel like
this-
I've offered
But we
like
were reckless when we were
solutions to
younger.
it rather than
Yeah,
just
no.
tell someone that they smell. I'll be like, oh, you want some?
I'm spraying. Do you want some spray?
I think it was just. I don't know if it was just me, but we defo told someone in school. Well, I defo told someone in school, but this is because it was just out of hands. Like it was unbearable at this point. Yeah, so I had to kind of thing.
I just don't understand. I'm always so cautious of my own smell. Like
Yeah,
I'm very
man.
like paranoid, especially if it's been a long day and you're sweating a bit. I'm a bit
Yeah.
like, do I smell? Like I
Yeah.
check in.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I don't understand it when you can't smell yourself.
Yeah,
And I'm
it's,
always like,
it's worrying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd want
very
someone to
worrying.
tell me like, yeah, but like, oh, you're smelling a bit mad. I'd be like, oh, like
Thank
that
you.
was-
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good, man.
Don't try and embarrass me, obviously, but,
other-
like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'd appreciate it.
Cheeky little heads up.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Facts. Other than that, though, I'm quite cool. And last before least, do you guys have any? Why?
I tried to. Last before least. Oh, Englishy.
Sorry, Marco.
It's all good. It's all good. Do you guys have any?
Anything to plug?
No.
that's really what I thought you were gonna say. I'll be like, well,
Bruv, I don't know. You should have worn something. I don't know. Done a little sign, left it here, and said, "Yo, like, do follow my shit or something." I don't know.
No, I'm
You ain't
joking.
gonna do no plug today, shit. But do you guys have any?
Should we do a how we met?
No.
bro, I want him to finish the sentence.
bruv, let me-
though.
Go on,
Yo,
as well.
let me-
Sorry,
me
let you land. Alright, cool, go
God
on,
damn
go
it.
on.
I'm like,
You know
we
what?
should
You
do
know
that
what?
though.
No. You know what? I
tired
can
of
see.
mad.
You're hard to be like to talk to, innit? Because you don't let guys finish.
Shut the fuck
Clearly,
up.
I was
You're-
bad.
clearly.
No, shut up.
Nah,
You're my
clearly,
friend.
man.
You know I'm
Yeah,
not hard to
damn
speak
right.
to.
Oh, I thought.
Today you show me a
Today you show me a new side. You
Alright,
didn't
go
let
on,
me
finish the sentence.
So
For
now you
real,
want to
nah,
hurry me?
Now I'm anxious.
Now
I'm
you
like,
want to
actually
hurry
wanna
me?
know.
Now you want to
just
hurry me?
waiting.
Let me pour some more juice, man. You're
we
playing
may as well
with
talk
me.
about how we met then.
Trust me.
Look at how we met. They're not interested about
No,
how
I
we
wanted
met.
to-
We don't have an interest in how we met.
Me and
though.
Renee
I do.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Special bond.
Okay.
So go on,
Special
go on.
sweet van. What was you gonna say? Do we have any?
I was gonna ask what films traumatized you guys as when you guys were kids.
Oh, Chucky.
Have you guys watched Fourth Kind?
No.
Is that the one where they get abducted? Yes, I have.
Yo,
Yes, I
I think I
have.
watched Fourth. I don't remember how old I was, but maybe 10. I don't know. But all I know, I watched Fourth Kind, right? I couldn't sleep for a very long time for the simple fact that they got them little like demonic voices in there. That like it sounds like.
Wait, did you say
Yo.
10? I swear that shit's new.
No, not Fourth Kind. No, Fourth Kind's
10,
old.
It's old. Not
Bruv.
new, but like 10 years.
Fam, or maybe 10, I don't know, 10, 11. But I know I was young. But regardless, that film did not let me sleep. I couldn't stop hearing that.
I'm dead.
Oh, no, that's scary.
Yo, I'm in the, bruv, when I'm in the toilet, I'm trying to eat, trying to speak to my mom. I'm like, yo.
Oh, God forbid.
I'm like, yo, that bruv, that was playing with
that's
me, fam.
scary.
And that film, they do that thing where they play like some sort of like, they make the edit look like a real tape.
Yeah,
But then,
I remember that film.
yeah,
man.
when you're watching, bruv, I wouldn't even suggest, don't even go and play that. Let me just talk about it. Don't go and watch Fourth Kind, fam. But then again, if you're not into horrors, then or
Yeah, why are
paranormal
you
stuff,
guys trying to scare yourself at a young age?
I don't.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what? Do you know what it is?
I
I
watched
used
that really
to.
old. I watched that about 15.
I play myself a lot. Till this
Especially
day.
as a child. That's true.
Till now, I play myself a lot. So obviously, like, it's one of them ones where I thought I was big and brave, but and obviously as well, it would be Chucky as one, but Chucky's young now. I mean, I'll stamp Chucky out now, but that one definitely for real. That one definitely for real had me. How about Cheapest Creepers?
I weren't watching these.
That's the one where they take.
movies.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
messed
what?
up
You didn't
too.
see Jeepers
Y'all got
Creepers?
me fucked up. No,
Yeah, you lot are proper film heads.
Yeah,
That
that's
one,
a
yeah,
Raven
that's where he
Disney Channel.
teeps up people's eyes and nose and
Yeah,
things, isn't it?
the
Yeah,
guy had like some black. It was like a big. It was like a human bat.
No.
Jeepers,
Bruv.
the vagina of teeth.
Yeah.
No, I've never watched it.
Oh, that's a scary film.
Nah, that shit was.
You didn't watch no Disney Channel, like no.
Zack and Cody, that's so
Right.
Raven.
Keenan
Of
and
course you
Kel.
watched that.
Yeah, cool. So I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
I
Keenan and
definitely
Kel was a vibe. None of
Yeah,
this
no.
other stuff.
Yeah,
love
definitely.
orange soda.
But thank you for having you guys on set.
Wow.
I'm tired.
He said it's been a long day. Thank you for having you on set.
I'm tired.
Welcome.
I'm welcome.
It's been fun.
I'll let you off. You've been sipping.
You know what the funny thing is? Thank God this is take 2 because I spent like at least 3 to 2 minutes trying to open this.
that.
Yeah.
But I don't know that. But I'm strong, bro.
backed it over.
Come on, bro. I'm strong, fam. Peace.
It's gone.